Hi, thanks for watching this video. My name is Chris, and what I'm going to show you guys today is how we're creating hyper-targeted online billboard ads for orthodontists, and how we're using perfect ads to get the best highly qualified leads for your orthodontist practice at the lowest cost possible. In this video, what we're going to cover is how to prevent getting burned and blowing up your budget with Google, SEO, and Facebook. Lots of people out there are blowing their budget this way. How to generate highly relevant clicks but pay way less than everyone else, and how to guarantee that you get the highest quality of leads possible for your orthodontist practice, and how you can have all of this launched without any risk whatsoever. So many of us have seen billboard ads like this. This is a great billboard ad for a top-rated orthodontist, and you're going to spend 5,000, 10,000, maybe even more, just depending on the size of the ad and where it's located. And you're going to take an ad like this and you're going to display it on a highly trafficked freeway like I-5. Now you get really high traffic on this ad, but the problem is that your ad is not relevant for everyone. Why is that? Well, this person over here obviously might be looking for a cable internet provider. This person could be looking for a plumber. This person's thinking about what they're going to buy for dinner tonight. And then the person who actually wants to see your ad is on the opposite side of the highway and they're driving in the opposite direction and they never see your ad, okay? But what if we could make your ad way more relevant and lower your cost? What if we could put people who are looking for a cable internet provider on this street, and we could group people on this street that are looking for a plumber, and everyone else who's looking for an orthodontist, we could put them on this street? How much more relevant could our ad then be for those who see it? Our conversion rate would go way up, and our cost per visitor would go way down. Typical online traffic highways work this way. So if somebody goes into Google and they do a search for orthodontists, they have a number of choices of how they want to filter that search. Typically, it starts by location. So maybe they're looking for an orthodontist in San Francisco, but not any part of San Francisco. Maybe they're looking for an orthodontist in Northwest San Francisco, okay? But then they might be looking for a specific specialty like a cosmetic dentist in Northwest San Francisco. But they don't just want any cosmetic dentist, right? They want the number one cosmetic dentist, or maybe they want the cheapest cosmetic dentist in Northwest San Francisco. And that's how these different streets or groups actually get made by all this filtering that's happening on Google. But what if we could make that even more relevant, right? What if we could actually group people by location and by age and by a specific specialty need that they have for an orthodontist, and we kept doing that over and over again? Eventually, we would end up with a perfectly relevant marketing segment online. So now we could take this awesome ad that we have and we could put it on every single street corner. So Mary, who's looking for braces for her teenager in Southwest San Francisco, is over here. Bob, who's looking for an orthodontic surgeon for his jaw or his gum line in Northwest San Francisco, is over here. And Patty, who's looking for a retainer or an alignment in her gums, is over here in Northeast San Francisco, right? And we just keep doing that over and over and over again. And we have our ad on every single street corner. Now we've become perfectly relevant for every visitor. And that's how we get the lowest cost per click. However, people still are taking billboard ads like this and taking that same approach online and doing this when they should be doing this. So let me show you how my company at Ortho Premium Leads actually does this. Okay, so we're in Google and I've entered a search up here at the top, customized clear aligners in San Francisco. And look what comes at the top. I've got this ad for customized clear aligners. It matches exactly the search terms that I've put up here. Now, the one thing I want to draw your attention to is that Google's going to put all the people who are paying for advertising at the top of the search results, and then everyone else is going to show the organic search results based on relevancy. Okay? Now, Google's all about relevancy. The more relevant your advertising is, or the more relevant your website is, the more they will rank you in Google search results. Okay? So you can see that this guy's at the top because his keywords match exactly what I'm looking for. Whereas this guy only has one of the search terms. Actually, he has two. He's San Francisco. And then this guy only has two of the search terms. And this guy down here doesn't have any of the search terms that I'm looking for. But I guarantee that this guy's spending a lot more money than everyone else is just to get put in those top 3 or 4 ads that Google's going to display in the search results. Now, what we do at our company at Ortho Premium Leads, we have a proprietary software that we use that we've created that actually generates an individual ad for every individual search term or keyword. So let me show you how that actually works. Here's our Google AdWords account, and you can see that we've used our software to generate all these ads. And here's a search phrase that someone might actually enter: San Francisco clear braces. Look at our headline: San Francisco clear braces. San Francisco braces self. Here's another one. Look at my headline: San Francisco braces self. And we've done that for all of these different ads, okay? And that takes a lot of work. And there's not very many online marketing companies or just orthodontists in general who have the time, nor do they want to take the time to create all of these individual ads for every single individual keyword and key phrase. And so typically what they're doing is they're actually grouping all of their keywords together in one ad. And that's like taking that billboard approach that I was talking about. So let's go back here. Let me just show you a little bit about how Google is actually determining where you rank in the search results, okay? What they're going to do is they're going to take the maximum that you're willing to pay for a click, and they're going to multiply that by your quality score. Now, how does Google give you a quality score? They're going to look at the keywords that you're using in your ad, the ad itself, making sure that it's appropriate, making sure that there's a URL that actually links back to your website, and then they're going to actually look at your website to make sure that the content is there is relevant to what you're advertising for. And based on all those factors, they're going to give you a quality score. And that's why when I showed you those search results, this guy here who's only paying $2 a click is ranked way higher than the person down here who's paying $8 a click. Look at his quality score. It's so relevant. It's very strong. Whereas this person down here, their quality score is horrible. And chances are they don't have any of the keywords that the person's actually searching for. So Google's chief economist said that 60% of Google's quality score is determined by click-through rate, CTR. So how relevant your ad is extremely important, and Google rewards you for that. And it makes sense because Google is a multi-billion-dollar company, and the way they've created all their value is by being able to match people's search terms with key information, products, and services that they're actually looking for. And so Google wants to always make sure that as far as their reputation goes, they're always presenting results that are extremely relevant to what people are looking for. And so you have to comply with those guidelines when you're creating your ads. Otherwise, Google's not going to reward you and you're going to blow your budget. So I just want to go into just a little bit more detail here and talk to you about the benefits of targeting long tail keywords, okay? If I just did a search for this keyword bicycle, the cost for me to compete or have an ad just for that one word is going to be extremely high. And the probability that I'm going to get somebody to click on that ad is going to be extremely low. Why is that? Because the volume of searches just on that one keyword is extremely high. There's so many people competing on it. And the way I blow my budget when I'm advertising is I'm competing for one individual keyword like that. But the reality of it is I have no idea if the person who's searching for that keyword is actually interested in the information, product, or service that I'm providing. So what if this person is looking for a mountain bike, or they're looking for a publication, or they're trying to do some research, or they're looking for videos, right? When I'm actually a bicycle repairman, right? My ad is not going to be relevant to what they're looking for. Whereas if I use long tail keywords like a black 10-speed beach cruiser, that's far more specific. And while the volume of searches is going to be really low, the probability of me converting on that long tail keyword is extremely high. Why is that? Because if somebody takes the time to search for this black 10 speed beach cruiser, I know that if I'm using that description in my ad and my ad provides content, information, products, or services associated with that, it's extremely relevant to them. And so they're going to click on it. So that's why the benefits of targeting long tail keywords is a far better approach than trying to use individual short keywords. The common practice that 99% of advertisers are doing is they are actually grouping their keywords. And when they do that, that's that billboard approach that I was telling you, right? And so it results in more irrelevant clicks, more fraudulent clicks, and a much lower quality score. But the solution that we offer, and it's a far more efficient approach, is to have an individual ad for every individual keyword or long tail keyword, right? And by doing that, we're able to increase your click-through rate substantially and ensure that you get a much higher conversion rate of new patients coming to your orthodontist clinic by taking that approach. Okay, so you're probably sitting there going, wow, that was amazing, Chris. Finally, somebody that can kind of break this down and make sense of why I'm blowing my budget and not seeing the results that I would expect to see for the amount of money that I'm spending. Well, don't worry. I'd be happy if you wanted to pick up the phone and just get on for a few minutes and just chat about what you're doing. We'd be more than happy to see what we can do to help. We are currently searching for a partner in the San Francisco area, and our team has worked with orthodontists. We know it works, okay? The nice thing about our company is that we can be creative in how we charge for our services. You can pay via a flat fee, or you can pay per lead. And what that means is that there's no risk to you. So we only get paid when we're able to provide you a highly qualified lead for your practice. If we don't provide you with highly qualified leads, then you get your money back. And guess what? We'll even give you this nice bottle of wine here just for saying thank you and giving us a try. My contact information is over here, my email address, phone number, and website. And let me just go over again what we covered today. We talked about how to prevent getting burned and blowing up your budget with Google, SEO, Facebook, all that stuff. We talked about how to generate highly relevant clicks but pay way less than the rest of the market. And we talked about how to guarantee that you get the highest quality of leads possible in your market and how you can have all of this launched for you without any risk whatsoever. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Again, if you'd like to get on a quick call and we could kind of do an evaluation and see what we can do to help, that'd be great. Otherwise, have a great day.